Hi friends, it's Anne here and welcome to another Shop My Stash video. So we're back to regular setup. I apologize how the last video, the setup was kind of pretty poor. I just wanted to make sure I picked stuff and did a Shop My Stash. It was maybe a bit more selfish in intention, where now we're back sharing what we're doing in a little bit better of a setup. So this is everything I think I picked it last month, except for this, the Ardell Magnetic Liner and Lash. I talked about this in my Get Ready With Me. I also did use the Marc Jacobs lip thing, but that's not here. I'm keeping these things out. I don't think I used any of these. This is the e.l.f. Luminous Putty Primer, the Amon Perfect Eye Pencil, I don't know if there's a shade name, Nutbush, and then the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. I'm keeping this out because this is a slightly deeper tinted moisturizer, and I'm finding most of my stuff is a little too light for me right now, so I'm keeping this out just to sort of deepen things up a little bit and match me a little bit better. All this stuff is going back. Maybe just a couple things to talk about. This palette's okay. It might look a little intense and scary, but I've worn this in a couple of videos. Like, I'd say the last 2 or 3 videos I've posted, I'm wearing this, and you wouldn't really know it looking at some of these colors. So the only color I don't think I've ever used is Slimy, which is this green. I think I've used pretty much everything else in here. I will say that these shimmers are a little dry, which I don't love. They're a little tricky to work with. But overall, like, I do like this palette. I just don't love it. I like it because it's unique to my collection and it is fun to use these kind of colors. They're not colors I would use on a regular basis. But yeah, it was fun to play with that. I think that's all I really want to talk about. I think I've talked about pretty much everything else here at some point or other. I will say, actually, the only thing I wanted to mention was this Songbird Lippie stick from Colourpop. I don't know, it's in the matte formula. It has a really long staying power. I even noticed this when I did swatches, that like this has good staying power. I don't want to say like super long, like it's not like a liquid lipstick, but it actually has pretty good staying power. I don't know if all their Lippie sticks, like their matte ones, are like that, but I was surprised by that. It caught me off guard. I didn't realize it would have staying power. This is out here because I keep using this on and off, but I'm going to put it away. This is the Brow Freeze from Anastasia. I will say this about this. It isn't as long wearing as I had hoped it would be. I don't get any sort of a different effect if I use like a soap brow. I was hoping this would have better hold, longer hold, and it doesn't. And it doesn't really dry down kind of like the way the brow gel does. I actually really like the way the brow gel does that. I'm going to be experimenting with some brow things coming up, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, this is an okay product. I'm curious to know what the Patrick Ta product is like. I think the Patrick Ta product is like hard. This is like definitely like a gel. Like this is kind of like a hair gel almost. Maybe it is a hair gel. Who knows? But yeah, that's I think the only other thing I wanted to talk about. All this is going to go away and we're going to do our new picks. So this is my large eyeshadow palette drawer, or larger. I don't think there's anything here that I really want to pull out, so I'm just going to go into the smaller drawer and see if there's anything in here. These are the smaller palettes. I think I never really used this in the summertime. I think because I got this like in January, and I think it's a holiday collection, so I always think it's like a holiday time, but it's not really. I feel like these colors are actually more summery. So I want to pull this one. And I want to pull, I kind of want to think about this one. Should I do this one? I know I want to pull some shadows that I just bought from Creona. What should we do? I'm trying to think of what will work well with the Creona shadows, other than my Project Pan palette. Maybe I just keep it like that, because the Creona shadows are a lot of shadows. So we're going to go with this. And then face palette, I haven't used, you know what, I'm going to pull this out, because I don't use this very often. This is the Anastasia Glow Kit in Sun Dipped. As you can see, like, they're barely used. Let's use these. I feel like these are good for summertime, and I just kind of forget to use them. This is my new makeup drawer. So definitely pulling these products that I just bought because I have not tried them on my face yet. So I did pictures on my Instagram. This is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector. It's in the mini size in Opal. I will say on a swatch, this is more gold than I thought it would be. I was kind of hoping it was going to be more pink. I wouldn't mind buying the rose gold one. The rose gold wasn't available in the mini though, and I don't want a full size of it. So if I come across the rose gold in like Winners, I might buy it. But yeah, I have seen Opal in the past, but I haven't seen it recently, so I just bought these off Sephora, which if you're in Sephora Canada, these are on sale. I don't know if they are on sale in the States. And then I bought the bronzer. I think they call these Sunlit. Yes, Sunlit Bronzers. I actually bought this in the shade, what is it? Bronze Bondi. And I'm glad I got this shade because I was worried that it was going to be too dark. This is like the mid shade, and it's definitely not too dark for me. So, oh, that's a bean. There it is right there. So I haven't tried that on my face yet, but the reason why I also picked this one specifically was because it sort of has a bit of a reddish undertone. You can kind of see that, I think, on my hand there, whereas the lighter shades seem to have that more yellowy golden undertone. So that's why I picked this one. And then these are the Creona Shadows. Again, I'll just pop up a picture of these from my Instagram. I need to put these in a palette, so I'm going to put these in a palette so I can play with them. I want to do a video on swatching these. I think I will. I kind of wanted to do a video swatching all my Creona ones, like going back to the other ones, but I think that might be too much because those older videos, especially my first Creona one, it's not very good. But yeah, so definitely want to play with those. And then I think that's it for in here right now. I keep avoiding some things in here like this. I don't know when I'm going to use that. I really shouldn't open up any mascaras right now. Well, you know what? I'm going to try this one. So I think this one I already actually opened to see the wand. This is the Douce Boombastic Lash Volumizer Mascara. So let's give that one a go. Okay, face products. I've got a couple things in the back here, a couple bronzers in the back because they're not fitting very well in here. Let's pull, you know, I already have a bronzer and a highlighter, so I don't want to pull a bronzer and a highlighter, but I do want to pull a blush. And you know what, let's make it a Becca theme. I was going to pull this one because I really want to use this one. I also want, I want to use the Jouer one too. Let's double check the Jouer one. What does the Jouer one look like? Jouer one? No, let's make it a Becca month. Or a Becca week. 2 weeks. I'm trying to do these bi-weekly. This is the Becca, I forget what they call these, Luminous Blush in Foxglove. Really pretty shade. But Jouer, Elf, I'm coming back for you. I'm coming back for you. Next couple rounds. You guys gotta remind me. I also kind of want to, like, this might be a better one in the summer. Because it's pretty deep. Maybe not. It is cool toned. There's so many blushes and not enough time. I want to use all of them. Anybody else have that, like, mental agonizing dilemma in their head? Especially with blushes for me lately, which I never was a really big blush person, like, at all. I used to not even wear blush for years. This is the eye stuff drawer, so I'm trying to put all my mascaras back in here, so I'm not going to pull any of these. But brow product, I do want to pull this. I haven't used this in a long time. It looks terrible. It's the Anastasia Gel. I don't even know the shade, but I'm going to pull this to play with it. Don't think I was in focus there, but you can't even tell because there's nothing on it. So I don't know how that, like, got so damaged. Like, what the hell did I do with that? Eyeliners. So I need to pull another black eyeliner. So I want to go back to the Rimmel one. Where are you, Rimmel? This guy that I did my little comparison with. It's the Rimmel Exaggerate liner. I should buy more of those. They have a couple other shades. And you know, I had the Amani one out. think of what eyeshadows I have that would make sense. I'm gonna pull this one out because I think this is gonna work well with some of those shadows in the Anastasia Gel. And it might work well with some of the other stuff. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. This is the Pixie and the Silky eye pencil in Very Berry. I might come into some of these and just pull something else. We shall see. Oh no, it wasn't the Rimmel one that I did. Why did I say that? I lied. My video was on this one. The Essence Extreme Lasting. You know what? We're gonna go with this one. Sorry, Rimmel. Sorry about that. Oh my gosh. Getting my brands confused. But I've heard the Rimmel ones, like some of the other shades, are really good. So I'm gonna maybe buy some of those at some point. But this is the one that I was thinking about that I wanted to use. Okay, lip products. There's a couple lip products here that I have not used in a while that I'd really like to give a go. One of them is this Quo lip gloss. This is not available anymore. This is an insanely bright lip gloss, but I think it looks really nice on. It's just not something... I get nervous wearing shades like this because they can go all over the place. You know what, I haven't used these in a while, so let's use one of these. This is one of the, let's keep it a Becca theme. This is the Becca Glow Gloss in the shade Beach Bum. I'm totally a beach bum, so we're gonna go with this. I can't recall what I've used, to be honest, in some of these other shades. Let's go with this guy as well. I was working on this in a panning project at one point. I probably could pan this again. This is the Tartist. I think it's just like a lip, it's called the Glossy Lip Paint. It's a very pigmented lip gloss, and I think it's in the shade WCW. Okay, that's it for lip products. Let's just quickly move over to here. Pick foundation. I'm not going to move this down because it has other lip products and it has eye products, and I don't know if I'll pull any other eye products from here, to be honest, because I have a lot going on. So foundation, I think I want to pull this. Oh, we're a little bit bright here. Let's turn that down. There we go. It's the Clinique Even Better Glow. I don't know if they make this like this exactly anymore. This feels like it's almost done. I feel like I could pan this. But I really don't know because it could be a forever bottle that just like goes on and on and on. So pull that. And I totally missed my top drawer here, and I don't know how I did that, but I don't think I'm gonna pull anything from here. I feel like I have a lot going on with other primers and foundations. Don't think there's anything here, and even concealer. You know what, I am gonna pull one concealer because I feel like this is a good concealer for this time of year because it is a bit deeper. This is the CoverGirl Tinted, True Blend Undercover. This is in the shade Warm Beige, I think, M200 Warm Beige. It says Warm Beige, but it's fairly pink undertone. I don't know if we're in focus. There we go, this guy. I might kind of use it as a quasi foundation. And then the other thing I want to pull, because again it's deeper, is this Radiant Loose Powder Foundation in W4 Soft Sand from Nude by Nature. Oh, you can see my camera there. Hello, camera. So yeah, this little guy right here. As you can see, I got this in March last year, and I barely used it. So we're gonna go with that. And I think that's it from here. Okay, so we're just gonna recap everything we've pulled, and then put it all away, which is my favorite part. Okay, here is everything that I've picked, I think, for the next round. It's a little difficult to get everything on screen. I didn't swatch these, well, ignore those stuff, but these are the Creona Shadows, those 7, and then these 3 that I purchased. That was the Perfect Neutrals bundle, and then I picked sort of 3 individual shades. I didn't swatch them here, but they are on my Instagram. And then it did do some swatches of things. So those are the, let's get up close here and focus. There we go. Wow, it's like a listen that time. Those are the 3 lip products. That's the Quo one, the Tarte one, and the Becca one. Those are the 3 eyeliners. This one, like, I don't know if it's because I had to clean my hand. I swatched the black one twice. This one did not swatch very well. That was a bit difficult. These are the 3 Becca products. So this is the Opal Foxglove or Foxglove blush and the Bronze Bondi bronzer. This is the Natasha Denona Joya palette. This shadow actually might be a good dupe for one of the ones that I have in my Carly Bible palette. I need to just do a side-by-side and see. I think it is a dupe, and I think this one might actually be better. So we'll see how that goes. These are the 4 swatches. Sorry, get in here. Let me turn the brightness down a little here because they're hard to see. There we go. Those 4 swatches are the 4 highlighters right there. So that one is Bronzed, Summer, Tourmaline, and Moonstone. And then these are the face products. I just decided to like swatch these as well, just so you could see the different tones. It's so funny how I have so many different products with different tones. So that is the CoverGirl in Warm Beige. I really feel like that's pinky peachy. So if you have like, I don't even know if they sell that product anymore, but if you have yellow undertones, you won't like that shade. This is the Clinique Even Better Glow in, I think it's called, what is it, C15 or something? CN28 Ivory. So that is in the shade Ivory. That is the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer in Sand, which I don't think that product's available anymore. And then that's the Nude by Nature in, I think, Soft Sand. So those are the swatches. So this is all stuff. I'm going to put it away now. I'm not going to lie, my putting away is a lot less exciting because I put everything away now generally in this little tub because I forget what's actually in my project pan, and it just makes things, or forget what's in my pick. Oh my god, let's start that again. I forget what I pick in my Shop My Stash and keep it separate from my project pan stuff, and this, having it in a little like Tupperware thing, has just made my life a little easier, but it makes the putting away a little less exciting. Ta-da! Everything's put away. So, I'm just going to get it in frame here because I feel like I'm always like awkwardly in frame. That's my Shop My Stash. That was really weird. Shop My Stash for round 11. I hope you liked this video. If you did, feel free to give it a little thumbs up down below. And if you haven't already, I would love it if you did subscribe to my tiny little channel here in Toronto, Canada. I really hope you're doing well, and I'll see you sometime soon. Bye!